Nord, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the ELR I found called BrainPOP. And it's really simple. Here's just some movies that they're showing, and then all the topics are listed. So you have science, social studies, English, math, arts and music, health, and then technology. Since I'm an English teacher, let's go ahead and click on English. From here you have different subcategories, so there's famous authors and books, study and reading skills, free movies, grammar, and writing. Let's click on grammar and see what they have to offer. From here there's a huge list of different things like conjunctions, etymology, idioms and cliches, roots and prefixes, and suffixes, and let's do this one, there, and there, something I know my 7th graders struggle with. Okay, from here it'll show you a movie about these 3 different spellings of the word, and then so you can click here to play the movie, but you can also, actually let's go ahead and click on it and I'll show you the different things. So you can do closed captioning, so right here it would show all the words so that students that have hearing disabilities could read the words, and then also you can make it full screen, so if you show it to your class it'll be bigger on your projector. And you don't have to download it, automatically loads with the internet, so that's really easy. And so if I click here, they'll show you just the characters, Tim and Moby.
Hey, looks like we've got some new neighbors.
Okay, so you get the point, but it just shows you a movie about there, and there. And then at the end of it, you're given the choice of taking a quiz, and you can also just take it at the beginning before you watch the movie. So if we click on quiz, you're given different options of how to take it. You can take a graded quiz, so you can test your knowledge and then print or email your score, which is great for teachers because they can just plug in your teacher email and send you those graded quizzes. And then there's a review quiz, so you can't move forward until you get the answer right. So that's nice for just learning, not so much formative assessment. And then printed quiz is just taking the quiz the old-fashioned way. So if I click on review quiz, I can show you how they give you feedback. Nope, try again. Or correct. So the graphics are just really fun and simple, and I think that students would really like it. So let's go back to here and I'll show you the different options. After they show you the movie, you can do activities, which for this one is just a worksheet on how to use the 3 different words properly. And then you can do a Q&A, and you can ask your own question about it, and then they'll write you back. Oh, and let's see. There's a timeline, and this would show different events that correspond to your category. And for this one, I know they're kind of stretching it, but they're just showing different uses of those words with famous events. And the last one is the FYI, and there's just different things that students can search around with. Like this one is do it, so it's a little activity. Here's did you know, talking about homophones, language, quirky stuff like a mondegreen, and then a comic. So it's just something that the students can play around with, and not something that you have to tell them to go search for. They can just look around on their own. If you go to the research, you can see the effectiveness of BrainPOP in the classroom. You can also go back to the home page, and there's a state standards toolbar. So if you click on that, you can search for the standards. So I'll click California, Language Arts, 7th grade, submit. And then it shows you all the different content standards. So if you want to do something like identify and trace the development of an author's argument, point of view, or perspective in text, you could click on Frankenstein, and it'll show the movie about Frankenstein. And then also on the right you have related topics, so Roald Dahl, Mark Twain, Lord of the Flies, Agatha Christie. So you have all these different options. Let's go back to the home page one more time, and I'll show you just some things for BrainPOP educators. And here you can see that they have lesson plans, video tutorials, curriculum calendar, classroom tools, and this one I think is really neat. So like you have graphic organizers, so different ways to tie BrainPOP into your own classroom. So just kind of fun and nice for teachers to have all of those sources. Another thing you can do is look at the awards that BrainPOP has gotten. So I'll click on awards. You can see all the different ones, so it seems like it's a pretty reputable website. So overall, it's really user-friendly, and since it's just a website, it's pretty easy to access. And they have fun characters and fun activities and games for your students, and obviously just a huge variety of things that they can do.